Whether old or young, the people of Kashmir are at total mercy of the Indian security forces. Driven along for repeated interrogations, their life's routine hangs in bitter suspense.
क्या नाम है? गुलाम रसूल। दिल को धड़क रहा भाई तुम्हारा? है? दिल को धड़क रहा है? नहीं। और नहीं क्या? दिल धड़क रहा है भाई? ये क्यों धड़क रहा है? क्या करता है? कोई तंजीम में है तुम?
नहीं।
है?
ये दुकानदार।
तुम झूठ बोल रहा है। इसको ऐसा करो, अलग रखो इसको। इसमें कुछ शक है, थोड़ा सा इसका सवाल जवाब होगा।
Yet, despite the real risks they run, why has the BSF failed to win the confidence of the Kashmiri people? No one can know the answer for certain. But perhaps the BSF needs to examine how their operations affect civilian lives. On one occasion, we saw a man who looked as if he'd been beaten, but the BSF claimed he'd fallen whilst running away.
हम अपनी वर्दी की उसमें या किसी सिविल को ज्यादा तंगी करने के लिए वो बेवजह से फायर खोल देते फिर तो जनता ने बोलना है। हम उनके साथ अच्छे संबंध रखेंगे तो कोई ऐसी बात नहीं होगी कि वो हमारे बारे में बोलेंगे।
How do I know where?
In Kashmir, errors of omission or commission only exacerbate things.
We are being subjugated.
People are being suffering here.
You see, we are not, we don't take rest. We are being just imprisoned in our homes, called during night.
Land is tightened.
Our ladies are not safe there. Who knows what is happening to them?
I didn't want any complaint to come. So my main worry was that there may not be any complaint. There is a lot of population in these localities. I didn't want to hear any complaint that some of our Jawans had molested any girl or there were some excesses.
The Indian soldiers are free to choose whom they wish to rape, and they rape them. It doesn't matter the age. I interviewed an 82-year-old Kashmiri woman who had been raped by 10 Indian soldiers. I interviewed her family who documented that this has happened. And you and I know, and the world should know, that it's a very difficult thing for a Muslim woman to admit she has been violated. But for this 82-year-old great-grandmother of many children, it was outrageous. I interviewed a 10-year-old child, a little girl named Shakila, who was shot through the face, and her whole right eye was blown away, her face was blown away, and I interviewed her. She's surviving with 40 blood transfusions. I interviewed men who've had their clothes taken off in the streets of Srinagar to humiliate them, naked. Then gunpowder sprayed all over their body and set on fire. I filmed those things. I interviewed those people. I have never seen such abuse anywhere else in the world.
And inevitably, there are allegations that the BSF has killed innocent civilians.
जहाँ तक हम देखते हैं ये बहुत सारे बेगुनाहों को मारते हैं। अगर ठीक है मिलिटेंट लोग इनके साथ करते हैं, लेकिन ये बेगुनाहों के घरों में घुसकर लोगों को मारते हैं। वहाँ लाल बाजार में इन्होंने जब वहाँ पर फायरिंग हो गई, मिलिटेंट ने वहाँ पर फायरिंग की, तो फिर ये घरों में घुसे मिलिटेंट भाग गए, ये घरों में घुस गए और 2 भाइयों को मारा। छोटे छोटे बच्चे नहीं पकड़ा, इतने बच्चों को
A gun shot through Safina's mouth blew her skull apart. Her heart-rended father is now justified in asking the world conscience, was she a terrorist, a militant? Yes, she was a Kashmiri.
Farooq Payer is 10 years old. He'll never walk again. Earlier this year, he was in bed at his home in the village of Merhammer in northwest Kashmir. It was after midnight and the whole family was asleep when the shooting started. As the boy tells it, Indian security men rampaged through the village, firing wildly. They burst into his home, killing his mother, father, brother, sister-in-law and their baby. They sprayed Farooq with bullets. 7 hit him, and he was left almost certainly for dead. 8-year-old lost his leg a few weeks ago when soldiers of India's border security force went on a shooting spree in his village.
This old woman also testifies that all the looting and killing is being done by the Indian military.
Military वाले, हिंदुस्तान के जो सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस है,
paramilitary forces, CRPR, BSF. They are dacoits, burglars. They shooted fires to our houses. जब आगे लग जाती हैं
When the fire brigades rush in to put out the fires, the army and the security forces ironically come in their way and shoot at them.
On October 14th, 4 people were killed in crossfire at Dalgate, Pachwara.
अभी हमने एरिया सर्च किया सर, तो अभी तक हमको 2 डेड बॉडी मिली है सर, तो अभी हम और सर्च कर रहे हैं सर। ओवर।
डेड बॉडी जल्दी चेक करिए। सिविलियन की है कि यूनिफॉर्म वाली? ओवर।
नहीं सर, ये सिविलियन की है सर। एक आदमी है सर, उसके लाल सा स्वेटर पहना हुआ है, एक सर कुर्ते पजामे में है सर। ओवर। और अभी मेरे आदमी और सर्च कर रहे हैं सर, अभी इनके पास सर वेपन वगैरह मिलेंगे सर। ओवर।
The BSF claimed they were militants and that weapons were recovered from them.
The arms and ammunition were lying just on their bodies only, just about 1 yard from their body. So how can the arms be there? They were carrying, the grenades were in their pockets. So they should be militants only.
But the superintendent of police, Pachwara, Niaz Mahmood, claimed they were not militants. He said so on the telephone, but refused to say it on camera. He identified them as a driver, a student, and a football player, whilst the 4th remained unidentified. And he said no weapons had been handed over to the police when the bodies were brought for identification. Undeterred, the BSF insists that they were militants.
One belonged to Ikhwani Muslimin, one belonged to JKLF, and 2 belonged to Hezbollah.
Of course, the BSF could have been misleading us when they claimed the 4 bodies were those of militants. For instance, they disagreed on what groups the so-called militants belonged to or where the weapons were found. But it's also possible that the local police were misleading us. After all, they refused to speak on camera. But the incident revealed something more telling. It showed how there are differences between the BSF and the local police. A point which was echoed when Inspector General Ashok Patel tells us that in fact he has very little cooperation from anyone.
We don't get any support from anybody. No intelligence is coming forward. No people are coming forward to give us any information. So this is our biggest handicap.
It is these local battlefronts which have spurred the need for even more security forces in the valley. Kashmir certainly faces the worst of its times. The Jammu and Kashmir police decided to go on strike. The reason for this was the death of Police Constable Riaz Ahmed. The police blames the Indian Army for this killing.
But the same incident also brought home the hostility the local Kashmiris feel for the BSF. And the Jawans know this.
फोर्स के अगेंस्ट है, वो तो फोर्स के ऊपर, तो फोर्स से काफी नाराज हैं। फोर्स की वजह से उनकी काफी लिमिटेशंस है उसके ऊपर।